Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Be So Light. My apologies for not being online yesterday. So, I need to tell you what happened. The other night, not last night, but the night before, when we had all the rain come in, it was crazy. And around, I think, 10 o'clock, there was this really strange thunder-like sound, but it didn't sound like thunder. Now, I grew up with lightning and thunder. I know exactly what it sounds like. This didn't sound like thunder. It only happened one time. And it was right over an area here. It was huge. It was enough to make me and Kitty Kitty go like, what the hell was that? And it sounded like metal crashing into each other, like crashing sounds. And I said, that's a ship. The ship is above us. They're doing something crazy up there. That's what I'm thinking. It's on another dimension. I'm hearing it. So I went ahead and just got myself situated, and I was just like, okay. So I was tossing and turning a lot that night, but I finally got in a position where I was comfortable because Kitty Kitty was laying at the my feet, right at the feet. She wouldn't move. I'm like, why aren't you moving? Why are you laying right at my feet? She was laying right at my feet. She would not budge. She stayed there no matter what. She stayed. She would not even let me lift her up and put her on her blanket. She wanted to stay right there. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I kind of moved my legs over to the side so I wouldn't, bump into her. I'm like, okay, you must be protecting me. Okay, got it. I went to sleep and I just remember something going on, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't make sense out of it until I woke up just around 3:15, right before 3:30. I was in excruciating pain. I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on? My neck is killing me. What's happening?" And I was like, "Holy shit, what is this?" Excuse my French, but that's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, "What is this?" So I raise up and I'm like feeling like something had choked me, and I was feeling like something like I was in a battle because I was hurting. I said, I started thinking. I said, wait a minute. This feels like the last time when me and Deb went into the other dimensions and we were fighting the the xenomorphs. And I was just started when every time I would touch my neck and try to move it, it was just hurt. I couldn't turn it. It's still sore. Swelling has gone down a lot because I've been icing it. But I kind of was trying to figure out what was wrong, and I had my hand up like this, and my thumb went right in, and as soon as I did this, boom, I saw what had happened. There was this huge, I want to call it a draconian, maybe it was reptilian being. It was just huge. It had hoisted me up by my neck, and you know how you get thrown up against a wall? Hold on 1 second. I'm getting hot when I start talking. You know how you get kind of thrown up against a wall? Like they have you by the neck and they throw you up against the wall. The whole back part of my neck, all the way up on the cranium here, my skull, was sore. I said, what the hell? Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I just some kind of way got hoisted up by my neck. I went into battle. Obviously, I made it back here. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that being didn't survive after whatever hell I did. So I'm laying there and I'm thinking to myself, God, I hurt so bad. And I'm like checking myself and I'm getting hot and I'm like, wow. So I'm checking and I'm thinking to myself, I am just so hurting right now. So I get up, I go into the restroom. I'm trying to cool my body off all around my neck. That's the only place that's hot. It's around my neck. And I'm cooling it off. I'm putting some medicine on it and everything. And it was literally, I felt like whatever it was literally was trying to break my neck. That's the kind of power it had over me, trying to get me. So I was just kind of like, you know, this is not cool. I'm not I'm not down with this. Going into battle, and then I come back and I know it had something to do with something that's being taken care of, and I was just like, okay, fine. So that's why I wasn't on yesterday, because it hurt to try to turn my neck. I could turn it this way. I still can turn, I'm better now this way. I can tilt this way, but I can't go this way still, because all the swelling is still going down. That's why I wasn't on. So I put the day and everything in the community, day 6. This is day 7. So I got to make a correction on my thing because I forgot to put day 7. So thank you for being patient with me. So let's talk about something. I was asking Spirit, I said, well, what are we going to talk about today? Because how are we actually showing up with trying to be in gratitude of what we have or what we're manifesting? But you know what happens? It's a little bit challenging to be in gratitude when you have fear, when you have guilt, when you have shame around money. So let me explain that. When we have guilt and shame around money, that is pertaining to, I am sweating, you guys. What is this? You know what I found out? I found out if you've been really heating up a lot, like I have been over past week and a half, I've been like hot, like just hot. So you're going up higher in the frequencies, but also you're dealing with the artificial frequencies that are bombarding you. So I had just been like, hot. So anyway, back to this. I'm sorry, I digress. So if you have the fear, the shame, and the guilt around money, that's a blockage. That's an old set point. That's an old belief. So why don't we just clear that out? Because what happens as you are moving through different timelines and you're moving up, and remember I said some of the old financial timelines will visit you again, but this gives you an opportunity to not freak out. Okay, it shows up and you'll know exactly what it is, because you'll be like, oh hell, I haven't had this experience in over 10, 15 years or 20 years. I haven't had this experience in this amount of time. So then what happens, all your old fears about money comes up. And then you start going through, oh, I remember when I had to go borrow money from Paul to go pay Peter, and then Peter didn't have the money, and then I had to go do this, and all this circling around with money until you recognize it, until you say, I'm going to clear this. You're going to have this. Okay? I don't care how much money you're making. It doesn't matter. It's still an old energy that is trapped in your cellular memory, that's in your subtle body, that's in your etheric body, that is governing and saying, okay, I'm used to having problems with money. I'm used to having this. Delete, 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 cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay? When you're saying that to yourself, you are manifesting more of that. When you speak it out loud, you're manifesting it. And the only way you can understand that process and really clear that process is if you say, okay, I'm recognizing this energy. I've experienced this before. I'm going to clear this because this is not true for me anymore. That's how you have to have this conversation with your higher self. Okay? During the fact that we are, those of us, thank you, those of us who are choosing to rise higher in the frequency and are choosing to move forward, those of us that are choosing to be in the higher realms, as you are exiting, leaving, getting the hell out of Dodge, the old stuff is going to come up because it's an old energy to make you feel what? What's it going to do? As soon as you feel it, what happens to your vibration? Houston, we have a problem. So that's what happens. You go on crash level. You go to 0 point. You go down. You go flat line. Down. That's what happens. You don't want to do that because that's where you go into that whole space of, God, I've been through this before. Let's talk about the fear and guilt and shame. The shame and the fear and the guilt of it is, I couldn't pay this. I had to go borrow some money to get this paid. Or I had to call and make arrangements so that I can make the payment. That's guilt and shame right there. Because now you got to call the powers that don't be to tell and explain to them, because they have jacked up the prices on everything. They have companies have laid off so many people, so things are not getting processed like they used to. The price of everything has gone up. The price of living on this planet has gone up for no reason. Because it's all due to greed. So those of us that see it for what it is, we always have guilt and shame around it. Okay, oh, I couldn't make my payment. And you know where that comes from? The mother-father cell. Because how many times did you witness your mom and dad having money issues and saying things like, oh, we don't have enough money for that. Oh, we got to budget that. Oh, we can't get that right now. Maybe later. That's the same concept. That's the same thing as of believing that you can't get it right now. Wouldn't it be nice to not carry that anymore? Wouldn't it be nice to not feel that anymore? On those levels, amplified in that way? Because if you really look at life, life is like, when we're working through our emotions and stuff, it's a spiral. You're going to go up on certain levels, and each spiral level, you got to work on it and heal it and take it off until you finally come out and the spiral is finally done. So, when we talk about, let me grab my other paper. When we talk about frequencies and numbers to deal with the guilt energy and a shame energy and a fear energy and an anxiety energy, depression around it, all of those emotions come in. It beats you up. It makes you go into panic mode. Because the first thing that happens, oh, I ain't got the money to pay for this. Oh, they're going to come after me. They're going to start hounding me on the phone. They're going to start doing this. No, 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 no. Those were the old timelines. These are the old timelines you have to break. Because if you still carry those old timelines, all that stuff is going to keep coming up, bugging you. It's going to activate those emotions, those feelings, and now you got that before you can even get what you want in gratitude coming to you. So, we're going to clear those energies. If you would like to clear that, stay. If you don't want to clear it and you want to stay in that, click off this video. This is not for you. There, I gave you a choice to activate your free will. So, let's jump into something. Before we start the clearing process, make sure you have a glass of water and you want to set it next to make sure it's a big glass, okay? Set it next to the mic or wherever I'm talking. It can be seen in front of where I am, okay? Because I'm going to be pushing codes as well as symbols, okay? So let's talk about something. I love this book. I remember I got my dad a book. I still have the receipt. Is this the receipt, I think? No, it is not the receipt. It's grocery outlet. What's wrong with me? Okay. But I love this book. Ask and it is given. Learning to manifest your desires. Now, I like this book because of the fact that it really does take your mind out of how you can heal the fear and shame and guilt around money. Because like I said, where did you learn that from? You learned it from your mother, father cells. All of their fears of the money, they didn't have enough, or I can't get that right now, or got to put this off, or oh, now we got to deal with the car, can't get this fixed, I got to, try to figure out, I got to get a used one. I got to make a phone call to make arrangements. All of that plays into this energy. So, let's take a look. I want to read you some really nice words just to kind of set the tone. Okay, and one of the things we want to talk about is the emotional reaction that we come into. And this one says, emotions are indicators of your alignment with source energy. So when we start going into the panic mode and we first have to recognize it. And then make sure we are strongly rooted and grounded into ourselves and into source. Because there's so much going on in the world right now to make us all feel like we're not standing on ground, not solid foundation. Stuff is coming undone. And yes, it is for a reason, because things are changing. So one of the things I saw in this, and I thought this was really cool, and it says, I like how it was worded. Said, and so with time and practice, you will come to know in every moment your degree of alignment with who you really are. For when you are in full allowance of energy of your source, you thrive, and to the degree that you do not allow this alignment, you do not thrive if you are not aligned with source. So you're an empowered being. You are utterly free to create. And when you know that and are focused upon things that are in vibrational harmony with that, you feel absolute joy. Okay? You'll feel that joy come in. Other than the fear, the panic. So let's think about something. You know how you talk to yourself and you say certain words that are not for your highest good, that are not for your good vibration? And one of the things I saw in here that I definitely want to share, it was about the set point, and I thought it was really cool. And I said, I'm going to bring that up today. That's a good idea. So, worse sentence, better sentence. Okay? I don't know what to do about this. Okay, worse. A better sentence. Well, I don't have to figure it all out today. See the vibration? I don't know what to do about this. Okay, I don't know what to do about this. Panic. anxiety. And then the next one to improve it, well, I don't have to figure it all out today. Maybe I'll just sit with this and let the solution come to me. Let it all come to me. How we say certain words and vibrations is exactly what creates that blockage, or where you can't feel it coming in, what that energy is. So, the next part I want to share, and I thought this was really cool, is like the pivotal, to pivot what is unwanted to what is wanted, when you have to make a pivotal change. And this sentence was really interesting, and I liked it. Let's see. In the moment of turning of your attention, the negative emotion and the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And your feelings will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. When we pivot, that simply means we're changing a direction. We're changing an alignment. If this alignment of what is currently happening doesn't feel good right now, I am choosing to pivot out of that. I'm choosing to step out of that. I'm choosing to dial in on a different frequency. That's where you're going with this. So if you don't already have this book, get it. It's an oldie, but it's a good one. Asking It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Okay, so I got some numbers for you, my lovelies. And I hope you have pen and paper and a glass of water, because you want to sit it there and we're going to have those numbers and what's going to happen. If you have a glass of water sitting next to this session that we're having, at the end of the session, you are going to drink the water. And after you drink the water, that's going to be activation within you. So let me give a disclaimer. I am not a doctor, but I am Priestess Makala, Niana, and Felicia. Welcome to Be So Light. Welcome to Spiral Light. That's where I am today. So let's do a little something, something, something. What do? Get rid of that energy that might be bothering you. If it's something that just comes up, we're all going through all these different shifts and everything in our life. So don't beat yourself up. Call a friend, talk it out, write it out, soak it out. Let me reiterate that. Call a friend, talk it out, write it out, soak it out. And soak it out means take a medicine bath. Soak it out means do a nice, if you don't have a bathtub, do a nice cleansing salt water on yourself. Make up your beautiful waters and cleanse yourself so that you're breaking those energy timelines. Now, while you're getting your water and getting your pen and paper and your journals, I want to share with you what I did yesterday. So while I was sitting there, I spiral lighted myself and I tapped my codes into my body and set up my spiral light on me so I can just get the swelling down, so it fast healing on myself. Then I went into this thought process looking at my sheets, and I said, oh, I like these sheets. They're 100% cotton. You know what would be really nice? Here's the medicine, here's the lesson, pay attention. It'd be really nice if I had like a lavender or a purple color sheets. I don't own anything like that. That would be really nice to add to my, I would like to be sleeping in lavender or purple color like sheets. Not too heavy purple, but just like a dusty lavender, indigo purple. That would be pretty. And I want those when I go out and about tomorrow. If I'm able to go out tomorrow, that feels good to me. I want to be sleeping in that in the next 24 hours. I'm washing my sheets right now. Went out today. we had to stuff all the big lots. I said, well, let's go there and get the cat litter before the rain starts again. Let's go get some plastic bags so we can put it in for the trash. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, let's go do that. And I walk in there, and it was so funny. All of a sudden, I'm not even thinking about cat litter and that stuff. I'm like, sheets. Let me just walk over here. They never have that. I bet you I'll find out today. I don't know. I was just like that. And I walk over into the section of sheets. There was only one 100% cotton, lavender color queen size sheets. The kind that I like. And then the rest were like, they had 2 king size ones. Too big for this bed. But only one size of the queen. Yes! Queen, thank you. That's what it means. You have to detach. I never really understood that. And it's the same when we pray. We'll go in and we say the same prayer over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Oh, please, please, please give me the, you know. It's no longer a prayer. It becomes begging. And then that's what you're signaling to the all sources. You're begging. If you come from source, source does not beg us to be. Source just is. Pure love. That's what you are. So it took me a long time to understand when I pray, when I say things in prayer, to not be from a begging point of view, to be from a place of creative co-creation with source. There's a difference. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when you're doing it in that way, it doesn't really align with you. They know. I'm getting ready to get kind of deep here. The divine team knows exactly when they have to show up as an intervention in your life and when they need to just let you be to experience life. They know exactly when to show up. They know when they have to intervene. Okay, otherwise, if they intervene in your life all the time, you would never be living your life to understand the power of who you are. And knowing that you are a creative being. This is where all of us are being challenged right now. Do you trust? Do you have the faith and knowing connection that you are joined up with something that's bigger than everything? That's divine source. It doesn't judge you. It never has and it never will. Because you come from that. We do enough of that to ourselves, judging ourselves, shaming ourselves, cutting ourselves down, thinking negatively, beating ourselves up over something that really, if you really look at it on a big scale, all of us are trying to make it through the artificial system that's put in place to make you be in poverty and scarcity, to make you have anxiety around money. That these beings who know for a fact when they put interest rates on our cars, on the credit cards, they're thieves. They're thieves. Because they're just making extra money on a product that has already been paid for. If you really look at it, the car, the items that you bought on your car, has already been paid for. But they're collecting more money on it just because they allowed you to have it ahead of time. So they're going to create dogma around you because you went ahead and purchased it. They take extra money. Doesn't that sound like a pimp? the higher vibration? Is it you or them? There you go. Now I got you smiling. They pimp us out with their rules and regulations and their high-ass interests, which is about to go belly up. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Yes, I did. And I mean every word of it. Anyway, let's get to the numbers, shall we? Now, put your glass there, and I want you to take your glass of water and hold it up to your chest, please. And just say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, love, 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 love. Okay, sit your glass there. All right, focus, container. Let the containment of energy be, let it be all sacred for all those who come into this energy. Pyramid, 1, 2, 3, 4, cycles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Containment. All right, we're in. Let's get started, shall we? Here we go. The first list of numbers I'm going to give you, I'm going to activate them, sending them to you. So if you're watching this later, don't worry. It's all about frequencies that are already existing in the air. And all you have to do is just allow yourself to connect with it. Okay? So just say, I'm allowing myself to change my frequency. And I'm dialing in to the higher ones. There you go. Let's dial in, shall we? Okay, activating. I thought this would be nice. Activating spiritual gifts and awakening. Would you like to have that code? You want that code? Okay, well, here it comes. Take a deep breath in. Everyone take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Deep breath in again. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Last one, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Here we go. 519616319. 519616319. Activate. Numbers for anxiety. 519, 714, 8. Breathe that in. 519, 714, 8. Anxiety. Breathe that in. Depression frequency to clear. 714, 8189. 714, 8189. Activate. Grief frequency declare. 398, 317. 398, 317. Breathe that in. Guilt and shame energy. This is a long code. When I saw it, I was saying, oh my God, no wonder why it's so heavy on all of us. Look how long this code is. Okay, here we go. 10, 22, 58, 725, 49, 633. Activate. 10, 22, 58, 725, 49, 633. Breathe that in. The next one we're going to activate is clear negative emotion. This is another long code. This is longer than the other one. Okay, you ready? Deep breath in, exhale out. Here it comes. 45, 892, 456, 74, 78, 69, 25. Breathe that in, activate. 45, 892, 456, 74, 78, 699 25. Breathe that in. Okay. Now, oh, we're not done yet. We're going into the chakras now. Then we're going to go into the whole spiral part. Okay? Now we're going to anchor in these numbers. But first, before I do that, they want me to go into this first. So, with those numbers that were just put into the system, we're going to clear out. And I just want you to close your eyes and just say, I'm allowing myself to release this from my subconscious mind and my super subconscious mind, which will deactivate and clear and treat. I am allowing myself to clear these, which are in my subconscious mind and my super subconscious mind, which will be deactivated and clear and treat. Okay? Emotion hooks. Here we go. Uranium, fear. Just say, I am releasing this. That's all you have to say is, I'm releasing it. Uranium, fear, anger, shame, grief, suicidal energy, miasms, hate, guilt, lack, scarcity, heartbroken, blame, unforgiven, anxiety, depression, hexes, curses, spells, trauma, allergies, spider AI, tentacle AIs, parasite, fungus memories, negative thoughts, artificial RNA, neuron pathways that are negative, mind controls that are negative, and confusions, and clear artificial timelines templates. Breathe that in. Exhale out. Just releasing that. And know that you are now clearing this across all 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th dimensional timelines, all 140,000 of yourself and past and present and future self, galactic timelines, mother, father cells, timelines, ancestral, generational, past life, timelines, all cellular memories that are rooted in original timelines of where it all began in your DNA, your RNA, your mitochondria, your protons, your neutrons, your electrons, nucleus, molecules, and molecules, but atoms. You are divinely aligned, activated, accelerate, amplify, moving all the hooks and cords to those energies. And whatever you're saying you're releasing right now, that's what's being released. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Okay, last part. Ready? Gonna go in and do your symbols. Now, my lovelies, we're going to go into the chakras. We're going to go into our wheels of life that govern pretty much everything we do. And if they get kind of gunky, you can't really pull in things that you want to because you got that sitting there. Now, while those other frequencies are moving through and circulating through, at the end of this, you're going to drink the water. Drink half of it, not all of it. Drink half of the water after we do this section, not all of it. Okay, here we go. I want you to close your eyes and go to the root. The root chakra is red. See yourself in the root chakra and the numbers here for releasing blockages and healing for the root chakra is 10, 0, 10, 58, 56. It's being activated. Breathe that in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. The next chakra going up is the chakra number 2, and that's your sacral, and that's orange color. See the beautiful color orange? And allow yourself to just see that energy. And the numbers for healing for this chakra is 54, 28, 131 being activated. Breathe that in, hold the point, and breathe out. Moving into the yellow, which is the solar plexus, where a lot of our heavy emotions sit. Numbers to heal and vibrate with you here are 80, 03, 011. 80, 03, 011. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Moving up to the heart, breathe into the heart, is 88, 76, 543. Breathe that in. Next chakra is your throat chakra. Blue color. See the beautiful blue. Breathe in 88, 26, 789. Activate. Third eye, indigo color. Breathe it in 82, 88, 133. Breathe that in. Moving up to the crown, which is beautiful colors of silver and gold. Breathe it in, 34, 50, 824. And last set of activating through all the way through is 56, 51, 521. Sit and hold that. Breathe in, exhale it out. Breathe in, exhale it out. Now keep your eyes closed and just allow yourself to feel this beautiful iridescence of emerald green coming through, and a beautiful pink and yellow and cobalt blue spiraling down, intertwining. And allow it to just drop down, straight down through the core of you. Just breathe as it goes all the way down through the legs, down to the feet, into your earth star as well as your water star. And feel the beautiful connection to that. And allow that to just be. Breathe. And now underneath, right in that water star, will be this beautiful iridescent purple light coming up. And as it spirals in, it just collects anything that's not supposed to be there, all the way up. And it takes it all the way up to the very top of the crown. And it moves through that soul star into the spirit chakra, the universal chakra, the galactic chakra, and then moves into the stargate of the divine, where it is transmuted, neutralized, deleted, canceled, and all those energies that do not serve your highest good are being deactivated and transmuted. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep. Hold the breath. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Blow it out good. There you go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Allow those colors to still keep moving through you. And now see the color diamond white. Diamond white is coming in. This is the divine source of pure love energy coming through and balancing. Allow that to come through. Resetting and rebalancing and setting a new set point to the highest set point, the divine set point. Activating divine connection, activating divine source, breathe that in. Now just stay in this beautiful energy and just allow yourself to just be Now the colors of the green and the blue, the pink and the yellow are becoming translucent, and all you see is this beautiful diamond white light. And as this diamond white light is coming in and completely filling you up, feeling every cell of you, every organ, every part of your nervous system, all the way into your lungs, moving down into the stomach, down into the small intestines, into the large intestines. Whatever needs to move, let it be moved. Allow that energy to flow into your liver. Whatever stuck energy has been sitting in the liver that has just been heated emotions, allow that now to just be released simply by saying, I'm releasing this. And allow that beautiful diamond white light energy into the pancreas, into the spleen, as it moves down into the kidneys, into the bladder, all the way down into the back of the spine, as it travels through the spine. It reaches up to the top of the brain, in between the eyes and the ears, and drops back down through the center of the body, down through the tailbones, hooking into the pelvic bones. All blood source, all muscles and tendons, all bone foundation of the body is filled with this beautiful divine love energy of source, all the way to the bottom of the feet, all the way out to the toes, emanating nothing but pure light, being fully activated, divinely aligned, accelerated and amplified. Breathe this in. All the codes that were mentioned are now working currently throughout your body for the next 24 hours. Breathe this in. And now activating the codes, diamond white light. Activate, Zarzar. Activate. Activate the healing light. Activate. And Om. Activate. Breathe that in. And just be. Inhale deeply as you see this beautiful iridescence of light, holding in all the beautiful foundational words of love, filling you up with abundance, being thankful and beautiful and healthy and loved, prosperous, worthy, strong, healed, forgiven, free, blessed, alive, wonderful, soul light, sacred and powerful, purpose, brave, vitality, grace, mindfulness, of passion, kindness, clarity, safe, joy, harmony, affluent, bold, liberation, energized spirit, celestial, cheerful, open heart, divine, godlike, sexy, magical and priceless, connected, focused, gratitude, nourished, valuable, inspired, sacred, secure, priceless, appreciated, and wonderful and caring. As is your desire, so is your will. As is your deed, so is your destiny. So blessed be. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Jam, jamo, jamo. Breathe that in. And now it turns to a complete silver. You'll see the silver light come in, and it is bringing in that beautiful healing energy. And it's sealing and healing up any tears, cracks, anything that is in the auric field, your subtle bodies, your beautiful plasmic body cell, your etheric body, the mental body, the emotional body, the physical body, and the spiritual body, sealing in. And allowing the beautiful auric field to just vibrate, emanating pure love, being fully activated, able to divinely connect to all that you are thankful for in deep gratitude, and manifesting with your divine Heka, your divine words. So it is, so it shall be. Ashe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and just take down the containment of the pyramid. 4, 3, 2, 1, silence. 4, 3, 2, 1, peace, 1. Thank you. Breathe. Okay, in closing, I've already pulled our cards for today. You can go back to this video if you like to try to write down all the numbers. This is the time you want to drink your water and allow yourself to have that and know that it is done. Silver light is vibrating all around you, and it just kind of hugs you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine Team. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Ancestors. Oh. Okay, so are you ready for the words of the day? I'm sure you are, lovelies. It's okay for me to cry when I need to. Yes. Pull these cards randomly. It's okay for me to cry when I need to. The universe has a plan for me. Yes, the universe does. The universe has a plan for you. And guess what? Couldn't predict this more. I am filled with love and light. Yes, you are. Divine light, that is. And the final card of the turning mandala. I nurture my dreams along the spiraling creative path to higher fulfillment. Breathe that in. And know that this is all activated within your divine blueprint of yourself. Just simply thinking about it, aligning yourself with it. And just being in that. Now, go create from this space. Write down those things that you desire in this space. You're vibrating with it now. Drink half a glass of the water and then go back and drink the other half a little later on. Preferably probably before you go to sleep tonight. That would be kind of interesting. Might be a lot of energy. Who? Do it anyway. We're all waking up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. Go ahead and drink it. So this is going to be with you for 24 hours. And then depending on what your body and your spirit is needing, it will start to integrate more. And then it just kind of feathers out. But you will see the changes if you desire that. So that means no negative talk to yourself. No negative thinking. If you find yourself doing it, I say this in my book, snap out of it. Snap into it. Snap into a new one. Oh, I'm feeling like that. Snap out. Oh, but I'm okay. Universe has my back. Oh, I'm not feeling like I'm going to have this. And I snap out of it. It's on its way. See how that works? All right. I did a lot of snapping for you today. You should see me when I'm in the grocery store. If those get kind of weird, I just go. There will be none of that craziness going on. I'm here to go shopping, not to put up with craziness. Get your molecules in check, okay? Talk to your DNA, talk to your RNA, and your mitochondria. Get back on dial. Good time. Yeah. I'm a little dangerous. I go to the grocery store like, ooh, what was that? We got time for that. not on my timeline. All right, lovelies. Thank you for being patient with me. I am still in my healing process. Like I said, that was a pretty powerful dream or dimensional thing I was in. And whoa, it kind of took me by surprise a little bit because the last time I was in something like that is when Deb and I were in a dimensional thing. And that's when she got hurt in that timeline. And I went back for her. And then that's when I noticed that she was in a lot of pain and things were physically happening to her. And then, boom, she's gone. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure whatever that was is messed up. Because I'm standing here talking to you right now. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourselves. Be in your space. Go create. Be so light. Bye.